Everything was filmed before the outbreak. Please stay indoors and safe. Keep clean, wash them hands. Let's get started with the Japan series. Are you ready for us to go to Japan?
Oh yeah.
I'll see you there, bro. It's Christmas time and we're gonna go to Japan.
Christmas McCaffrey.
That one.
Morning from Tokyo, Japan, or should I say, Ohayo gozaimasu, minasan. Watashi wa Emily-san.
I don't know what she said, but good morning. We are in, what's this place called? Tsukiji? I don't know.
Tsukiji.
Fish market? Apparently our place is only 6 minutes down from where we are, so we just walked and we showed up. This is one of the main things you do when you come to Japan. So like down this road, our place is like down here. So we started our day, I don't know at what time. What time did you think we got out of here?
Gee, I wish maybe 9.
9.
It's at noon right now. We've been here 3 hours.
It is packed. Friday, and it is fun though, lively.
Yes, very full, very active.
Mr. Nguyen and I have eaten anything but fish. So far we had beef, we had eggs.
Thank you.
And we had something else, didn't we? No, I think it's just beef and egg.
Oh,
and pork bun.
Pork buns, yeah. Everything except fish, and we're at a fish market.
That's hilarious.
We're gonna achieve our objective by eating fish soon.
Today we're having fish. Are you ready for fish today?
Tuna.
Tuna!
Salmon.
This sweet potato is incredible. Superfood. Okay, so we're on the bus. We're literally gonna land right into the new fish market. I can't remember the name, but I'll put it up right here.
Toyosu.
It literally wraps around twice. It is insane. Like that's not, it doesn't just stop there. It keeps going to the back. It's insane. This is crazy. Busy in here.
Yes, it's for this one. So it must be kind of affordable.
Squid.
We got it. We got the fish. So finally, we were able to get fish. It wasn't even that much. How much was it, my love?
$5 each. Less than. Alright, here you go, sir.
It could be part of the 2020 Olympics.
Pretty cool.
Pair number 1.
We woke up at like 4 a.m. Got on the train at like 5:05. Craziest experience so far in Japan.
Oh wow.
My favorite part is that we got a play-by-play with the guy up here. He's like pretending as if we were on the floor with him.
Morning everyone from Northern Atlantic Sea.
This is the biggest fish market in the world, and we get to see the tuna auction, so we can mark that off our list.
Next, number 11. Good one. Yeah, 4. Also, brass jacket 5. Okay, it's 5. 1,500 yen. That's the float brass jacket. Red memo.
So yeah, we woke up here early in the morning. We're here. It's actually kind of cool. If you love fishing and you love this type of thing, this is a must.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Thank you for sticking around this long. It means a lot to me. So, time for the tips. So what's the difference between both fish markets? Simply put, it's the atmosphere. When you go to the Tsukiji market, it just feels like a fish market, you know, like an authentic type of Eastern fish market. When you go in there, there are vendors out there. It's a lot more touristy, but it is still an incredible experience. I highly recommend it. It's still fun to go there, see all the food that they offer, and just see the way that things are designed. Compared to Toyosu, which is a lot more sanitary, it's more seeing how things are supposed to be done, and you're just there to observe it. The other thing would be the amount of traffic it gets. The Tsukiji market was made before all the tourism happened, so a lot of tourists get in the way of vendors trying to sell to locals, so that's why it's a lot more touristy now compared to Toyosu, where they built it for the 2020 Olympics, and it definitely has tourists in mind, so you just get to observe from a deck as fishermen are still able to interact with the trade of fish or the purchasing of tuna. Traveling to get to the locations. For me, the Tsukiji market seems to be a lot easier to get to for a lot of people. A lot of the train stations get there, and personally, I was down the street from where Tsukiji was. I'm literally down the street of a Tsukiji market. I'm not joking, it's like a 3-minute walk, right there. Now, when it comes to getting to Toyosu, it seems to be a little bit more difficult, but there is one main railway can get there, and it'll drop you off right there. When we were getting there for the afternoon time when we arrived, we took a bus, and that's just simply because of Google. If you follow the Google instructions, it is a lifesaver. But if you're waking up early in the morning, the first train operates at around 5 a.m. So we woke up at like 4 a.m., got ready, get into the train station, and that's how we arrived there early in the morning to see the tuna auction. Talking about the tuna auction, the other tip would be, let's say you want to visit the Toyosu tuna auction. It is the largest fish market in the world, so there's a lot of people who want to see it. If you go there just to view it, you don't have to do anything, you just arrive and look at the observation deck. But there is a lower level floor where you can hear and smell the environment of the fish market. But in order to do it, you have to enter a lottery system. I believe it's like a month prior. And you enter the lottery system and there's no guarantee you'll get in. You'll see here in this little video that these are the people who won the lottery and they just go. What I'm guessing is all these people are part of the lottery, and you get to go down there for like 10-minute increments and go see the auction. A little tidbit, if you walk down the alleyway, you can smell the fish on this side compared to the other areas. I'm assuming that everyone who wins the lottery gets to go down this elevator, goes down, and gets to be in the lower deck, which there's a whole lake in the glass, so you can get a really good smell of it. But here it smells a little bit like fishy tuna. I'll provide the website where you can enter the tuna auction. Worst time to go, oh my god. We were there during winter time, and we left to visit the Tsukiji market at around noon. I've never seen a place so crowded. At one point we were at a standstill, like everyone trying to shove. Thank goodness I'm kind of taller in this situation, so I didn't have any anxiety looking over people. And Emily and Mr. Nguyen also very luckily were toward the front of the crowd, so they were able to exit the sea of people that felt like you would be suffocating if you were shorter. So if you're claustrophobic and you want to avoid those large crowds, I would be wary of that. For Toyosu, again, if you leave in the afternoon, it's fun and there are other things you can do around the Toyosu area. Like I know that there's the Team Lab Museum, which a lot of people love to do, and there's other little like places to visit around the area. But if you leave in the afternoon just for the fish market, I mean, yes and no. If you truly love fish, then yes, go there. But if you don't have that enthusiasm, you're pretty much going to what I would call a food trading center museum. They have different buildings. They have one for fruit and vegetables. They have another one for a wholesale fish. They have one for the tuna auction. And so it just feels more like a museum of the fish market culture in Japan. If you go in the afternoon, I personally wouldn't recommend going to Toyosu in exchange to go somewhere else incredible in Tokyo. Other differences would be the offering of food. You can get sashimi at the Tsukiji market, but it is kind of cool to be at the Toyosu market because it is now the world's largest fish market that holds the great tuna auction that Japan is known for, and then being able to eat at that location. Like, that's surreal of its own. But Tsukiji has more of that like street vendor food that has that Tide culture in it. At the Tsukiji market, they have really exotic food. The most interesting thing we had was whale. All right, we all got whale skewers. It is very bloody.
He said it's best rare.
That is funky.
That is funky.
Oh no, I can't eat it.
And it's like raw steak almost, like a really raw steak, barely cooked. Which experience, you gotta try it.
Look at yourself.
Here you go, Papa.
As you can see, Emily could not do the whale. How much money should you bring? It depends on you and how much you want to try. For me, it's about having an experience at the fish markets. I think you can get just as good a food, if not better, at other places for a cheaper price, but you're not going there for the taste of the food, you're going there for the experience you're gonna have with the food. So those would be the main differences between both the fish markets. If I had to pick one over the other, I would 100% go with Tsukiji. If you can wake up early and go see the tuna auction at Toyosu, then it is completely worth traveling to get there. Overall, I'm not really into the fish culture, and I had an incredible time at both markets. I was blessed to share these moments with the people I love, and I'm glad you guys stayed around to watch it. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao. I would say the location is completely ideal for my situation if you're traveling here. This is one of the top destinations. It is also one of the destinations that's recommended that you go early because of how crowded it gets. Oh my god, I've seen this place crowded. Like, ridiculous. But let's see what it's like afternoon. It says it's supposed to be dead. Most places close up at like 3.
Mrs. Teal, Michael, used to, her family back in Nam, they are the middleman. They go to these auctions just like this.
That's crazy. So, we are currently where the auctions happen for the tuna and stuff. All throughout here, people go lined up on the floor. It is incredible. Mr. Nguyen was sharing with me how much these things go for. Quite a pretty penny.
Take that picture.
Look at all the... So needless to say, this fish market is giant. We've been walking here for a couple of hours now, and we still haven't even touched the surface of everything.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Isn't it?
That's really cool.
part 2 at the fish market, Tsukiji, the outer market. A lot busier than last time.
Yeah, I don't know how many times doing that.
Like a cartoon, no joke. Shoved in a train, and we tried to exit. Everyone's shoving in this escalator, and then when it came to our stop, no one really came out the stop. But we're here, as you can see, the auction is happening. This is the observation on top. So you can go into a lottery to go see it from below, and so you can hear the sound and the smells. But you get to hear a little bit here, and it's the smell. I mean, not like I really need the smell, but you can imagine a fishy smell. Do you smell the tuna? Waking up at 4 a.m. is a bit rough, huh?
I woke up like this.
So we're having one of my favorites, takoyaki, is that what it's called?
Takoyaki, octopus balls.
And I'm excited. The fish market was cool. How'd you like it?
I like fish.
I like fish. We had some fish, and so
And squid.
me and Mr. Nguyen's goal was accomplished. We were able to eat the fish that we were looking.
Oh, okay.
Cool, Mr. Nguyen?
It's cool. It's very cool.
Look at that, man.
That's pretty cool.
So we had an incredible snack, the takoyaki, A1. Best I've ever had.
Yeah, it was super fluffy on the inside, crispy on the outside, flavorful.
Now we're going to Shiba Park, and we're just gonna go on this train station, take 4 stops, and we're there.